Easter Sunday holy. You out there hiding Easter eggs and say you're doing something right. Your labor is in vain. It's evil. Evil. It's got to be told. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 43. Let's see what else. We're dealing with the hidden one. Let's see who got us in this mess after a while. Let's see who put us in this predicament. Isaiah 43 and verse 27. We just understanding what the Word of God is talking about. Go ahead. Verse 27.
Thy first father has sinned,
Mm-hmm.
and thy teachers have transgressed against me.
The first father. Who the first fathers? Israel. He gave Israel the oracles of God, just like we read in Romans. They have sinned, they went away from it. Go ahead.
Therefore, I have profaned the princes of the sanctuary.
He said, I profane, meaning that I got you up on out of here, man. I couldn't deal with you. Because you sinning. I gave you a righteous law. Go ahead.
And have given Jacob to the curse, and Israel to the reproaches.
What do that mean? Because preachers like me, standing up here, have hid their eyes from the law, and I teach in Israel. They have given them to the curse. What's the curse? When you go out and do a little bit wrong in this law, they're going to throw the book at you. Because you broke God's law first, and they wonder, why did they get so much time? I remember this lady was trying to get a job, and she left her kid in the car with the air conditioning on. And she was in there trying to fill out an application, but the kid was in the car with the air conditioning on. They gave this lady 5 years. 5. And y'all know when we were coming up, we stayed in the car all day long. And you better not get out of that car. Be burning up and everything. But just because Israel started doing it, guess what? 5 years, 10 years, some life. And you got some white people that leave their babies in the car, and they trying to figure out, did he accidentally leave it in there, or did he do it on purpose? And sometimes they get off. More so than we do. Because we have left, the first fathers have left the righteousness of God. They're not teaching. The fathers, the priests of this Bible, not teaching us how to protect ourselves from it. This is what God wants us to see. Let's go to Hosea, chapter 5, verse 14. Let's see how we can get out of this mess. Ain't no way to get out of it, but it's a way you can lessen your pain in this land. Hosea chapter 5 and verse 14. See, preachers like me, you got, especially Israel, you got a lot on your plate, man. Sometimes I'm like, man, I should let LC did it. But one of y'all did it. Because I still hours upon hours a night trying to get this stuff together. It ain't easy, I'm telling you, it's not easy. Try to do it. Come up with a lesson on your own and see how it flows. I got great respect for men who doing what I'm doing. Because I know it's not easy. I know it's not. Let's see how we got in this mess. Verse 14, go ahead.
For I will be unto Ephraim as a lion, and as a young lion to the house of Judah.
Yes, sir.
Even I will tear and go away. I will take away, and none shall rescue him.
Ephraim is another name for Israel.
That's right.
He said, I'm going to be to Ephraim as a lion. Who's the lion? Jesus. I'm going to tear him to pieces. I'm going to tear him up. He got to do it. He said, and none shall rescue him. Meaning that can't nobody get you out of this situation of captivity that we in now. these laws and statutes, you're gonna run into Christ, get back of the world. They laws gonna run. Period. It's not gonna go nowhere. Only thing you can do is not break them. Be a good little boy, good little girl, yes, sir, boss, and keep moving. Yes, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. Because once you start acting outside there, protesting, walking with these people, knowing you got to go back on that job and work and earn a living for your family, how stupid can you be? I be looking at some of these people, man. Man, you got to go back to work and they see you out there. Oh, okay, that's yeah, okay. We ain't gonna find, we just gonna give him 12 hours this week.
Punishment.
Yeah,
That's right.
we ain't gonna find, we're gonna give him 6 hours next week. He gonna have to leave then. They control the power. But you wanna run out there with them and protest. No, protest by this book. Read and understand and educate your people.
That's right. That's right.
We finished with that? Go ahead. This is what he said here.
I will go and return to my place.
Who is he talking about here? He said, I will go and return to my place. This is Christ. He said, I'm going back to sit on the right hand of the Father.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Till they acknowledge their offense.
Till they what?
Acknowledge their offense.
God wants us to acknowledge, he wants to hear the cry of Israel. From the throne, he listening. Just like he heard Israel in the land of Egypt, he heard their cry. That's why he told Moses to tell Pharaoh, let my people go. Because he heard. He heard. Then he gonna want the same exact thing to hear us crying out. To help these young brothers and sisters. Instead of praying for your own family, pray for other young kids. I get tired of people just looking tunnel vision at their kids. Look at everybody else. Be a father and mother to them, because you are Israel. You're supposed to teach these people. Go ahead.
I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early.
Yes, sir. When you afflicted, meaning that you in some type of pain, you ain't got nobody to get you out. You ain't got no money. You ain't got nothing to get you out. You can't afford no lawyer. You're going to have to seek God. He said, I want to hear you. I want to hear you. Some people got so much pride, they sit up there with their mind. Like, okay, mom going to put the house up. Daddy going to do this right here. Oh, you need to call on the Lord. Call on him.
Amen.
You put mom and dad house up and they just still lose it trying to get you out of jail. See, I've seen too many kids do mom and dad like that. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 13. God wants his preachers. This is the problem. This is why we are here. These preachers. What's the best way to protect your kids from some pain? You educate them. Hey son, that iron's hot. Hey dog, that car is hot. Don't pull that top off that radiator. You teach them that stuff so when it comes up, that situation come up where they got to touch an iron, they got to go out there to a car, and the car running hot, they don't take the top off the radiator and just blow hot water on them, burn them. This is what God's saying right here. I'm trying to teach you not to blow, take that top off God where he pour that pain on. But these preachers won't do it. They will not do it. Because they know they preach like me. They're going to have very few people in their congregation. Jeremiah chapter 13, verse 15. God wants his priests to teach the hidden one. Verse 15, go ahead.
Hear ye and give ear. Be not proud, for the Lord has spoken.
Don't be proud. Oh, he just going off his interpretation. He interpreted by his way, I interpret my way. No, we reading it plainly. It said, thou shalt not. Period. The law said, thou shalt not kill, steal, commit adultery, abomination, all that. Go ahead.
Give glory to the Lord your God.
Give it to him.
Before he calls darkness, and before your feet stumble upon the dark mountains. And while ye look for light, he turn it into the shadow of death, and make it gross darkness.
He said, make sure you understand who you're dealing with. He can make it dark. I know some of y'all been in some dark places. I've been in some dark places where nobody couldn't help me but God. and you about to lose your mind thinking about how I'm gonna deal with this situation. Whatever that situation is. Your mom, dad, brother, sister, your money couldn't help you, nothing could help you. Who did that? He said, I caused darkness. I caused this to happen to you.
That's right.
Go ahead.
But if you will not hear it, my soul shall weep in secret places for your pride.
God said, if you don't hear this, I'm weeping for you. God said, I'm crying. This God told, he said, I'm crying. Because I know I got to bring this pain to you. I know I got to kill your kid. I know I got to kill your wife, just like Elijah. I know I got to do this. Because you put them over me. I know I got to do this. He weeping because he got to be carried out. It's the only way I can get your attention. But why you got to be so sick? Hey, it's in the book. It's in the book. Go ahead.
And mine eye shall weep sore.
Pick it up, baby.
Start at 17. But if you will not hear it, my soul shall weep in secret places for your pride. And mine eye shall weep sore and run down with tears, because the Lord's flock is carried away captive.
Well, they carried away. He told them this, I carried away. This is a map of the transatlantic slave trade. All the nations that we were carried into. From Israel over here. Israel is a part of Africa, whether you know it or not. Don't think Israel sits by itself. It's a part of Africa. These are all these nations that we went to. Barbados, Newport, to America, South America, all over the world we've been. Europe, everywhere. It's not a place that a black man and woman ain't in. Or that the Israelites is not in. Why? How do you think they got there? The slave trade. We was commodity. What do they call them? Cargo slave ship. What is cargo? Merchandise. That's how they considered us. Merchandise. This is what it is. You finished with that?
Oh, yes, sir.
Let's go to Jeremiah, same book, chapter 12, verse 7. Even though we are in our enemy land, God still wants us to obey Him. He still wants us to obey Him. But most of our people hate it. They hate God. And this is why they hid in prison houses. This is why. Jeremiah chapter 12, verse 7. Go ahead.
I have forsaken mine house. I have left mine heritage. I have given the dearly beloved of my soul into the hand of their enemies.
Who's the enemy? How do you forsake us? Some people right here. They came to Jerusalem in 70 AD. And they got them. They got Israel. Let me read you some history out of a history book. This is Babylon, Timbuktu. This is when these Gentiles, or these so-called Europeans, came to Israel and got us out of the land. Go ahead, brother.
In 70 AD, I'm sorry. In 70 AD, General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter. During the period of the military governors of Palestine,
he said, General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to Jewish state in 70 AD. Do your history yourself. Go Google it. He said they came there and tore the temple, Solomon temple, down. They tore it all down. That Wailing Wall over there, that you see them fake Jews over there doing all this stuff for, they lying. Because everything was flooded to the ground. He destroyed it all. These people right here came and did that. The Romans, or the Europeans, whichever one we call them. Go ahead.
many outrages and
Atrocities.
atrocities were committed against the residue of the people.
Many. Go ahead.
During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa, fleeing from Roman persecution and slavery.
This Africa right here, man. And Jerusalem is right up in here somewhere. On the connection, like a connection piece of Jerusalem. They fled into Africa. Why they fled into Africa? Because Africans are black like we are. They tried to hide. He said over 1 million
That's right.
Jews fled in Africa. I don't understand why they just don't understand. Even Jesus fled in Africa. If this baby's supposed to be white, how you gonna flee into a black nation and hide? Jesus told Mary and Joseph, take the baby to Africa and hide him until the Pharaoh died. And when he died, he came back. Same thing he told his children Israel. They fled into Africa to escape that Roman persecution. But most of us couldn't escape. Why? The African told them that Hebrew right there. We look similar, but we are a lot different. Go ahead, brother.
The slave market was full of black Jewish slaves.
Full of who?
Black Jewish slaves.
Last time we told the Jews were white. But we read in the book, he said the ones that call them Jews, they're not. So who real and who fake? This ain't never happened to them. That's documented history right there. It's never happened to the white Jews in the land today. Never. The only thing they had was the Holocaust. You know how long the Holocaust was? 2.5, 3 years. If that. I think what? Something like that, 3 years. This happened to us over 400 years. That was going on selling us. And they said, oh man, y'all should forget about that. No, you should forget about them 3.5 years of the Holocaust. This 400. 400.
That's right.
And they're still going. We did 400 on the side of Egypt, and we're doing 400 on the side of America. We came to Jamestown, Virginia in 1600s, and we still in slavery today. Still there. If you think you're free, go out there and commit a crime. You see how fast you die. Let's get back to the book. What verse we at?
Verse 8.
Verse 8. Just want to make sure you understand, this punishment was sent by God. But he didn't want them to punish us like they're doing today. We're going to touch on that. Go ahead.
My heritage is unto me as a lion in the forest.
He said his heritage is a lion in the forest, meaning that what he gave us. When you got a heritage, this means you giving somebody your laws. I ain't gonna say tradition, but what you stand by. Go ahead.
It cries out against me, therefore have I hated it.
These people, how they cry out against him? Jesus said, I gave them my heritage, but it cried against me. We ain't got to keep that law. It crying out. I can eat everything I want to eat. It's crying out against me. We ain't the Jews. It's crying out. This is what he's saying. And mainly our people will rebel more so than anybody else. But them Gentiles, they listen. Them so-called Negroes are Hebrews. Man, you got to hold them down and put them in the lecture chair before they listen sometimes. But go ahead.
My heritage is unto me as a speckled bird.
Yes, sir.
The birds round about are against her.
He said, he using an analogy here. He said, my heritage is like a speckled bird. Israel is that speckled bird, the ones that don't look like everybody else. He said the birds around about are against her. That one bird that's in the middle, all the other nations are trying to get it, are against Israel. Go ahead.
Come ye, assemble all the beasts of the field. Come to devour.
Who's the beast of the field? The nations. He said, come on. I'm going to give them to you. All the beasts of the field. Y'all come on. All these nations like these Gentiles, like these white folk. Come on, let's get them. This is what he's saying. Go ahead.
Many pastors have destroyed my vineyard.
Wait a minute now. He went from all the beasts of the field coming together. Now he's saying, talking about his pastors. Many pastors have done what?
They have trodden my portion underfoot.
Many pastors have destroyed my vineyard. Vineyard. That's another analogy. You read Isaiah chapter 5 and 7, it said the vineyard is Israel. How did it destroy them? Like I just told you. they do not want to come to church on Saturday. They do not want to keep Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread and Day of Atonement. They want to keep Christmas. They want to keep Easter. They want to keep Thanksgiving. Why? Because Mr. Charlie gave them a week off with pay. So they can sin even more against God. We got to take off. Ain't nobody giving up no money. I take off and say, man, I'm missing a lot of money on that day, but I ain't going to miss them holidays. Y'all got to wait. Many pastors have destroyed this vineyard. Go ahead.
They have trodden my portion underfoot.
They're what do you mean portion? His laws. They put them underfoot. It's done away, man. Jesus nailed them laws to the cross, yeah? That's what they tell us all the time. He nailed them. I don't want to hear he nailed them. He nailed them. Go ahead.
They have made my pleasant portion a desolate wilderness.
This is a pleasant portion right here. What is that? We talk about the land first. They have desolated the land with all that destruction. But the pleasant portion of his heritage is the commandments. That's pleasant. What's more pleasant than you get a day off of work, ain't got to worry about nothing. Just resting. Just resting. You give me your day off. No people on Sunday, they ain't even taking the whole day off. Someone's still going to work. Someone's still cooking, cleaning, washing the car, doing all that stuff. If you're going to follow the Sabbath the wrong way, follow it the right way if it makes some sense.
That's right.
Read what the Sabbath says. Abstain from all your work.
That's right.
Put away your pleasures and all that stuff. If you're going to do it wrong on the wrong day, do it right. I know I'm confusing y'all, but y'all understand. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 11. They have made it desolate, and being desolate, it mourneth unto me.
Yes, sir.
The whole land is made desolate, because no man layeth it to heart.
No man. We just saw that in the land. They made the land desolate with all these soldiers over there. All this killing. They fighting against each other. Look at all this stuff going on. This is Israel now. They got whole militaries over there than we got over here. All nations trying to take that land over. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 47. Isaiah 47. I want y'all to understand something about God. Punish the hidden ones. He wanted the nation to punish them. Don't get me wrong. But he didn't want you to break the leg while you put them in a patrol car. He didn't want you to castrate them. He didn't want you to hurt them like that. He just said, lock them up for a little while so they can understand. Well, you like Israel, love. What that girl ain't son playing? They killed her. Because she got small with the officer in the car, and he took her back in the jailhouse and killed her. They laid her on the floor like she taking a mud shot. And she laid her against the wall like she taking a mud shot. Propped her eyes over, but she was dead. Wow. This is stuff they did to her. Why? Because she was talking. She didn't do nothing else, just talk. But we understand the reason why she got killed. Breaking these laws, man. That's the only way I can put it. But God see it all. He gonna deal with them. Listen what he say here, verse 4. Isaiah 47, verse 4. Go ahead.
As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel.
He's our Redeemer. The Holy One of who?
Israel.
Israel. We know what Israel means. We are Israel. God said, I gave Jacob my name. Who is Jacob? The father of the 12 tribes.
Yes.
If you don't know that, you is in the wrong church. Run. Run for your life. Go ahead.
Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Yes, sir.
For thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
Yes, sir. Because they ain't going to be called the Lady of Kingdom no more. Because in darkness. Israel's in darkness. Go ahead.
I was wroth with my people.
Now this is what he's talking about, the hidden one. He said, I was mad with my people. Don't get me wrong, I was mad. Well, listen to what he say here. Go ahead.
I have polluted my inheritance.
I did this. I polluted it. I made sure they were punished.
And given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy.
That's the problem. I gave you to them, but you didn't show them mercy. When they say, stop, man, you heard me. The handcuffs too tight. My mom over there in the house, don't shoot. They shoot everything. No mercy. Go ahead.
Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
He said, unto the ancient, the old people, they don't care about old people. This old lady had a knife in her hand. They put on the ground so fast, I'm gonna broke every bone in her body. They don't care about no old folks. Especially us, Israel. Beating up I think I seen one thing, they were beating up this old lady, this grandmama, because she said something to him. And man, you should have saw them handling this lady. They ain't care about her at all. Like he said, have no mercy upon the ancient, has thou very heavily laid the yoke. Yoke is punishment, pressure. That's the yoke. Had none whatsoever. Let's go to Zechariah chapter 1. God's seeing all this now, how you're dealing with his hidden ones. Zechariah chapter 1. Just trying to give you a visual with some of these pictures. Pictures sometimes worth 1,000 words. God's seeing everything. He knows these nations have punished us too hard. He said he shouldn't have did that.